BS. Stupid or untrue talk or writing. Nonsense. Considering it's the 21st century and bulls can be found in ancient cave paintings, they're like 17,000 years old. Bulls have even been known to roam in your very location. But the term BS is relatively new. It became a popular saying in America and England during World War II. We have a love-hate relationship with BS. It's a word we love to use to describe the things we hate. Here's another thing that often gets caught up in love-hate relationships: trucking. Being a truck driver is one of the most important jobs out there. It's also one of the most difficult. Driving a truck can be a rewarding job, but too often, it's thankless. Drivers have to put up with a lot of, BS. And yet they stay focused on getting the freight to where it needs to be, on time. You're the boss during this short presentation. That means you get to decide which information you want to see, when you want to see it. And you're in total control every step of the way by clicking the menu icon here. Let's jump in. Because we believe the trucking industry is broken, and we're out to fix it. The question is, do you agree? And if so, do you want to partner with us as we fix it? Let's find out. Have you, or any drivers you know, ever experienced any of these? Drivers are treated like they're just a number. Some even make you share bedrooms with total strangers at orientation. Companies promise more miles and higher pay, but instead, give them a warmed-over six-pack of excuses and BS. Drivers are treated like used cat litter rather than an elite professional. Paychecks are inconsistent. Support is minimal. There's zero loyalty. Home time is never a priority, and common decency and respect are often nowhere to be found. Well, you're not alone. We found that most drivers have unfortunately experienced at least one, if not all of these. So, despite being the unsung heroes of our nation's infrastructure, truck drivers are treated like, let's be honest, garbage. Without drivers like you, the industry and the country would literally come to a standstill. And yet the drivers, who are the very heartbeat of the transportation system, are disrespected, undervalued, and not even treated with a bit of common decency. Check this out. Without truck drivers, how long do you think it would take the average grocery store to run out of food? That's right, 3 days. But guess what? The backbone of the industry, drivers like you, are often given no opportunity for career advancement. That's BS. So if you're ready to ditch being treated like crap, rub your screen to see the company you need to be driving with now. Every once in a while, a new idea comes to an old industry. We are out to change the trucking industry for good. That's why we're called Variant. Our name is derived from the Latin word variantum, which means to change. Because at Variant, we do things differently. From making sure you're home on time to giving you unlimited earning potential. We are dedicated to disrupting the industry so drivers are finally treated like the national heroes you are. And it's working. In 2019, Variant started with a simple idea and a small team. After several months of building the technology, we tested it with just 5 drivers. We've since grown to over 900 drivers, making us one of the fastest growing fleets in the country. There are a lot of reasons for that, so click which you'd like to learn more about. You can always come back to choose others. And remember, you're in total control by clicking the menu icon here. When we created Variant, we knew we wanted to disrupt industry standards and do better. Why? Because we were tired of seeing the drivers who are so important to our industry treated with disrespect. We don't have patience for broken tools and broken systems that make your job harder. So we replaced old school planning and fleet managers with ultra-efficient, high-tech planning software. Then we created a team of operations specialists, a dedicated group of professionals whose job it is to take care of our drivers. No BS. Their first priority is you, not your load. Finally, We created an ambassador program so that you can earn money beyond the miles you drive and know that when you're recruited by a Variant ambassador, you're talking to someone who not only gets it, but is also empowered to tell you the truth and prove it to you in black and white, if that's your thing. Variant is powered by US Express, so we have the backing of a solid, long-standing company and its resources. But we're also very, very different. Different management, different operations, different technology, different orientation, different attitudes. Still, we're not perfect, and we know it. That's why we constantly ask for and implement our drivers' suggestions regularly. Because no one knows the road better than you do, and it's paying off. With the average turnover rate for drivers in the industry being 150%, take a guess at what Variance is. Variance turnover rate is just 50%. Because unlike most in the industry, we treat our drivers with the respect they deserve, give them benefits and opportunities they won't get anywhere else, and we listen to them. That's why drivers stay with Variant. We're here to set a new standard by treating drivers like the professionals you are, and that impacts both your lifestyle and your wallet. But don't take our word for it. Here's one of our drivers who will tell you himself.
My experience before Variant, it was shaky. It was like truck number 1112. That's how you was known. You was never known by your name. It was like a number. When I got offered the opportunity of Variant, I said that sounds just right for me. They're looking for drivers that all they want to do is run. What they offer us is guaranteed miles, guaranteed home time, guaranteed respect. All they want to know is when you want to go home and when you're going to be ready to come back on the road.
Go ahead and choose something else to learn about, or click Finish Up when you're ready to move on. Here's the thing. The old way of recruiting drivers is more about sales tactics than people. That means drivers become an asset to be managed and a number to be counted, rather than a real person looking for honest work, fair pay, and with families to take care of. We think that's a problem. It's bad for drivers and it's bad for the industry. Truck drivers deserve better. They deserve dignity, respect, and to be treated like the heroes they are. These are just a few of the things that set Variant apart from the rest. So go ahead and choose what you'd like to see, please. We don't have dispatchers. We have an ops team of specialists whose sole purpose is to serve you. And they run such a tight ship that you'll rarely have to call them for help or more loads. And when you do need to call, you can know that solving your problem will be their first priority. Let's take a look at this short video.
I would say that I am like a fierce advocate for drivers, being able to ensure that they're able to take care of their families at home. They're away from their families majority of the time. It's my duty to make sure it shows up in their paychecks.
These are just a few of the things that set Variant apart from the rest. So go ahead and choose what you'd like to see, please. We're proud to offer these amazing benefits to our drivers. Go ahead and take a look and click Move Ahead when you're ready. These are just a few of the things that set Variant apart from the rest. So go ahead and choose what you'd like to see, please.
I wasn't really excited. My initial thought that this was the same pitch I've heard many times over my career. It's all BS. But with Variant, the miles are consistent. They absolutely care about their drivers. It's not surprising to me to get a phone call twice or 3 times a week just to say, hey, Juan, how you doing? And I really appreciate that. That makes me feel like I'm a part of something bigger than me. And it brings us together. I'm treated like family. And that really means a lot to me. I'm so glad that I made the decision to give Variant a try. It's been a wonderful experience. I challenge any driver to come experience this. It's amazing.
These are just a few of the things that set Variant apart from the rest. So go ahead and choose what you'd like to. Go ahead and choose something else to learn about. Or click Finish Up when you're ready to move on. At Variant, we're changing the old, broken recruiting methods because we believe the best recruiters are other drivers. After all, there's no one better to talk about what it's really like to drive for Variant than a true professional. As a Variant ambassador, you'll grow a team of other drivers called your squad and mentor them toward success. In addition to earning your own miles, you'll earn up to 2 cents on every mile your squad drives, even when you're not on the road yourself. You can also earn exclusive invites to special events and incentive trips, and earn other exciting rewards just for sharing the road with your team. But again, don't take our word for it. Listen in as a real-life Variant ambassador talks about her experience growing her squad.
I was approached and asked about being an ambassador because of my experience and because I consider myself to be a mentor, whether it's that you just need somebody that you can call and talk to just because, or because you've got a problem that you truly don't know how to work out. I do a lot of my recruiting online. I'm much more comfortable in that setting, but for in-person recruiting, I'll just approach somebody and say, hey, I just noticed how complicated that was that you just, backed into that space. We've got a really great fleet that I'm on, and they would really respect somebody like you. Are you happy where you are? How is the company you're with treating you? What kind of miles are you getting? And that usually opens up the conversation where they want to know, oh, what do you mean? And I can explain to them that Variant treats us as professionals, and the only thing that they ask back from us is that we be professionals. As an ambassador, I'm a driver who is happy where I'm at and would like other drivers to experience where I'm at. I mean, it was the best decision I've ever made.
Now let's have some fun and find out how much you can possibly earn as a Variant ambassador. First, how many years of driving experience do you have? Great. Now let's say we're not full of BS. How many other drivers do you think would be interested in joining your squad? Fantastic. So, assuming each of the drivers you personally bring into your squad drives the same 2,500 miles per week as you do, this is what you can expect to earn each week. Go ahead and play with the numbers some more if you like, and click Move Ahead when you're ready to move on. Go ahead and choose something else to learn about, or click Finish Up when you're ready to move on. At Variant, one of the ways we take care of our drivers is by doing our job well. That's why we've created optimized tech solutions to keep you on the road when you want to be and get you home on time. Combine your miles with our ambassador program, and you have unlimited earning potential, on the road or off. Would you like to see what one of our top earning drivers, Justin, has to say about how life-changing driving for Variant can be?
Anybody that's about making as much money as they can while they're away from their family obviously would jump at the opportunity. For everybody that you recruit, you get 2 cents per mile for every driver with more than 2 years experience. Once they deliver their first load, I get a $2,000 referral bonus. So you're getting your regular pay on top of a referral bonus, and then you're also getting the miles for the recruits that you just pulled onto the team as well. So I can be at the house and I'm making money on the side.
Go ahead and choose something else to learn about, or click Finish Up when you're ready to move on. Instead of old school, ineffective fleet and planning managers, Variant created a team of operations specialists who are available to you 24/7, and their first priority is you. Combine the power of our ops team with your squad, the larger Variant community, and our solutions-oriented technology, and you'll know that not only are you never alone on the road, but that you're getting treated like the professional you are and with the respect you deserve. And the Variant Roger app helps you optimize your route and your time, so you're hitting the miles you need and getting home on time without a boss or supervisor breathing down your neck. Go ahead and choose something else to learn about, or click Finish Up when you're ready to move on. Fantastic. So by now, you're probably getting a better understanding of how Variant is totally disrupting the trucking industry and why you should be a part of it. Before we wrap up, go ahead and choose the aspects of Variant that you're most attracted to, please. Well, we're excited to offer them all as we build the best no BS company in the industry together. So, if you have at least 12 months of OTR driving experience, an exceptional safety record, a stable work history, an active email address, and are comfortable with smart devices, we welcome you to apply. Are you ready to start building your squad, increase your earning potential, be treated like the hero you are with a community that's got your back? If so, click the button to apply. If you still have questions, click the FAQ button. The road is waiting for you,